Welcome back to All Agricultural Farm. This week we'll be talking about the benefits of agricultural business. Let me just say business in Nigeria. I'll be mentioning 5 animals that can make you rich in Nigeria that you want to invest with your own money, and it will make you rich during the period of your patience. I have 5 animals that can make you rich. I'm not talking about Africa. I'm not talking about the South Africa, the West, the North. I'm just talking about only Nigeria. I can be putting those videos for another day. I can also add crops. The business you can start and make profits. You can also add crops on. Today's video, I'll be talking about the business you can start in agribusiness. 5 animals you can start with. Number 5, you can start with poultry farm. Poultry farm is a farm that thinks everybody are into poultry farm. You go this side, you're going to see a poultry cage close to your environment, just in your community or in a village. Almost 100 people have poultry farm, not a big farm, just a farm that just stuck in their backyard. And you want to start a poultry farm, you'll be thinking that people doing poultry farm, wow, how is it not profitable when a lot of people are doing poultry farm? The best way poultry farm can be profitable is for you to be incubating the eggs of poultry beds. If you're incubating the eggs, you stock them for just 4 weeks, and then sell it to your community people. They're going to rush it from you, and then they train and sell. You get a lot of profit from there. If you are growing like that, then you are not popular in your community. You can now start raising your birds to grow for 4 months, and then selling. They will not be saying, oh, it's you that start from the beginning. We don't want to buy poultry bird. We don't want to buy a birds that is foul from our neighbor, because we don't know what she feed them, and they are the one buy from you. Oh, let us just buy from you. Think you are the one supplying the little birds to the communities, and then you are going to see the profit that will be out of that business. Very soon you can become rich. I give you 2 years, you can become rich for that. It will take 2 years. All right. Number 4, catfish farm. Catfish farm is a farm that thinks everybody thought that people are losing profit from catfish farm, but they are not just losing profit. There's something inside catfish farm you don't know. As I said in poultry farm, hatching poultry farm eggs and hatching catfish eggs, there's lots of things you can also get for free if you don't want to be spending money to be feeding your fish. But that don't mean you don't need animal feed. There's a lot of things that you can just prepare and then they come out, but I cannot just explain that to you because I'm not in the video of that. That will be another video, because that video is very interesting. If you want to see that video, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell so that you can see that video coming. It's very interesting, I promise you. Catfish farm is a farm everybody wants to start with. People are losing fish on the farm. The best way for you to start a catfish farm is for you to go to a lake where you know catfish, like the village I'm from, because I live in the city. The village I'm from, close to my village, there's a river. It's just one of my fatherland is there, and it's just close to the river. Someone has been asking my dad that he's going to be using that place for fishing pond. He don't want it's not just you want to buy the land, you want to be using that place for fishing pond. There's a way you construct those things that ticks. Fishes will be coming there. Fishes will be coming and coming and coming. and it has been long time. It has been long time that they have catch fish in such a river. Well, what do you think? There's a lot of fish. Harvested those fish once in a week. You are going to get a lot of profit. That don't mean you should. That don't mean you are not going to open a fish pond. You can also open a fishy pond. It's very profitable. If you are doing fishing farm, you need to wait for like 3 years, and I promise you get a lot of fish. Number 3, snail farm. Snail farm is a farm that thinks everybody want to go into, like my place, Benin City, which is Edo State. It is very difficult to find people doing snail farm. Just few. They'll be thinking that the snail that they are selling close to those areas, the market, that they are picking it for the bush. There's the bush snail. Now in this season, they are very hard to see, but they are not too much in the bush. Almost all those snails you are seeing in your area market, they are getting those snails from people training snails for almost 2 years, because it's 1 year and a half from baby to jumbo. 1 year and a half, then you sell. The best way you can be rich for snails, for you to be buying point of lay. If you want to start snail business, start with point of lay. After the lay, almost a month, you can get almost 300 eggs, and you start with 100 snails. You can get 300 eggs before a month. Snails lay for 3 to 4 times in a year. What do you think? It's very profitable. I don't want this video to be very long. I'm going to cut it short. If you want to see how it's done, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you all I know that you all guys know that I always post video once in a week, and I'm going to be posting the next video 2 weeks time, because I'll be going to somewhere to see a grass cutter farm close to my village. And thank you all so much for watching. This will be the end of the video. See the next part 2 video coming, and don't forget that I'll still upload the how to formulate the snail feed, because many of you are waiting for that video. How to formulate the snail feed part 3, the last and not the least. That's why I want you to subscribe so that you will not miss that video. And this is the end of the video. See you guys in my next video.